How Omar Abdullah is contesting on two seats. He is, of course, contesting from Ganderbal, but Budgam is the safe seat. Why has Omar Abdullah chosen to do that? Why the requirement of safe seat? We will discuss all of that in just a bit. But let's now take a look at what exactly are we looking at as far as these key candidates, the star candidates, the VIP candidates in phase 2 of polling are concerned, and what is it that is going for them and what is going against them. Now, if we take a look at this two-seat gamble for Omar Abdullah, now, first of all, he's contesting from the Abdullah family bastion, that is Ganderbal. The pro, as far as that is concerned, that it is the family bastion. The Abdullahs are known to contest from there and win elections from there. The con is that he has lost the seat in the past. Now, remember, that has been a close shave for Omar Abdullah. He ended up losing that seat as well. So he's not, gone on with an all-out record when it is about Ganderbal. Probably that is the reason that Budgam has also been a part of that plan, and that's why Budgam has a safe seat. The pro, as far as Budgam seat is concerned, that it has the backing of three-time winner in this case, and the con is that it has a high Shia population that doesn't occasionally vote for the Abdullahs or for the National Conference. And to exactly discuss that key point, let me take this back to my colleague Ishan Vani. Ishan, when it is about Budgam and the majority of the Shia population not really going or siding with the NC, just take our viewers through the dynamics behind it.
Well, Budgam is one seat where Umar is feeling safe, given the fact that this has previously been a good voter turnout has been witnessed in favor of National Conference. And this is the seat where their Member of Parliament, Aga Ruhullah, comes from. And here, a lot of people voted in favor of, National Conference in the last Lok Sabha elections. And that's why the largely National Conference decided that Omar Abdullah should also contest from this seat. The fact remains that Ganderbal this time will be a hard battle because the PDP has chosen Bashir Mir, who has been a professional swimmer, a social worker who has worked to save lives and also rescued several people from drowning. He has shot to fame because of that particular social work that he has done. And that is precisely why there is a little, danger for him. And they don't want to take any risk when it comes to Omar Abdullah. One, because he has already lost an MP election. Given the fact that he has lost an MP election, that is why it becomes tricky for him. He doesn't want to have another loss because MP elections, he felt confident. But then Engineer Rashid factor came in and he swung the entire vote in his favor, and that's what dented the National Conference, that their morals went low. But to ensure that Omar Abdullah, who has been a former chief minister, remains in power and is elected to the Legislative Assembly, they're ensuring that he is able to fight from two seats. Now it's Budgam, which has been predominantly Shia dominated, and they have been voting year after year in favor of National Conference. He's opposite Ruhullah, another PDP candidate, Aga Muntazir, who is a son of a former separatist leader, but chose to contest from this particular seat in Budgam. He lives here, but will the Budgam vote in his Omar Abdullah's favor? That'll be interesting to see. But yes, National Conference would believe at the moment that's a safe seat for Omar Abdullah, and he will emerge victorious from this seat. But Ganderbal has been a different danger. Although it has been a National Conference bastion, year after year since the party came into existence, and then their grandfather Sheikh Abdullah, who was the first Prime Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, then went on to become the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir and formed the National Conference, and then his father Farooq Abdullah several occasions won the elections, and he himself became the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir in 2008 while winning a seat from Ganderbal constituency. He later on vacated that seat for Ishfaq Jabbar, who was a new entrant at that time in the National Conference, but he also won in 2014 from there. But Jabbar left the seat, and now he is back again in Ganderbal. But one has to wait and see, because PDP has also been attracting good crowd in Ganderbal district, and they've had a good share of votes in the Lok Sabha elections, because these elections are different. This is about local issues. This is about people going to their MLAs, reaching out to the people. That is why the victory for National Conference's Vice President Omar Abdullah will be key for them, because their morals were down in Lok Sabha elections. They would want to believe that these two seats are somewhere, if they are able to win, Omar Abdullah is able to win, that will lift the morale of the National Conference as a party.
Absolutely. And we will, Ishan, talk about how much of a threat is Bashir Mir, the PDP candidate from Ganderbal, for Omar Abdullah as well. But before that, let's take a look at the reactions, the political reactions that have come about, especially ahead of the second phase of polling in Jammu and Kashmir.
जम्मू कश्मीर में दूसरे चरण के मतदान की वोटिंग का आज ये एक बड़ा दिन है। भारतीय लोकतंत्र हमारे इस जमहूरियत के लिए ये बहुत बड़ा दिन है। आज जम्मू के साथ साथ कश्मीर घाटी में और जम्मू संभाग के रजौरी, पुंछ और रियासी जिलों में आज वोटिंग है। मुझे विश्वास है कि जम्मू कश्मीर की जनता दिल खोलकर भारतीय जनता पार्टी को वोट देगी।
मैं अपने घर के काम में लगी रही, किचन में खाना शाना बनाने में। गाड़ी बंद करने की मुझे उसकी बारी की आवाज़ आई है, तो मैंने खाना निकालने लगी किचन में। जब मैं उसका खाना निकालने लगी तो तब मुझे ऐसी आवाज़ आई है जैसे कोई चीज़, जैसे मान लो कि किसी की जान जा रही है, अंतिम टाइम ही है, तो तड़फ रहा है।
Now, we just do not intend to focus on Ganderbal and Budgam, which are the key seats that Omar Abdullah is fighting for. There are other important districts that we are looking at. If we take a look at the Jammu division, the kind of districts that are going into polls today for the second phase include Riasi, also which has seen a spate of terror attacks, and that's something that also needs to be focused upon. This is an election under the shadow of the gun, and that also is a key focus area. We will look at all of that, but after this very short break.